Day, of course, I woke up with this headache. I am feeling a flu that is catching up because currently in our area it's quite hot and very dusty, and that kind of weather sometimes comes with its consequences, but we have to flow with the vibes till the end. So, right. I hope you're fine wherever you are, and you'll be coming to watch me. Whether you call me a hater, whether you like what I do, whether you prefer me as a critic, or whatever you think I am, it is what it is. Whether you think I'm old or young, I don't really mind. Of course, I keep telling you I'm almost getting 40, just some few months. This is February. By August, I'll be officially 40. I'm so proud of that because time has to move, and my son is finally in grade 10 in a national school. I thank God for that. Everything he does, it's a miracle actually. Sometimes when you thought things would be so bad, they turn up so good. Sometimes when you think things will be so good, they turn up so bad, and we keep flowing with the vibe. Yeah, so I'm so proud of everything that is happening. I'm so happy with even the progress in the lives of my sisters, myself, and everybody else. But I'm really praying to actually change my station, the working station that is, because it's currently depressing with a lot of hullabaloo. But I know God will come through. I have a friend who is really praying alongside me and pushing from America. There is another others in Kenya, and I hope things will be fine. All right. On the same note, I'm also praying that my channel keeps accruing. People will be watching consistently, because that's another avenue to exit even from this teaching thing. I'm also currently, at least I thank God, this month I've begun to receive academic writing jobs. And also people are pressing me for the grade 10 book. I started writing, but I've been a bit slow because of the pressures here and there. And I'm so glad also people like my books. They keep asking, even if it's not massive, once in a while. And also my content on the text that I did here, it's also being watched. So I'm coming soon with an analysis of Dreams Denied. And also there is another text for grade 10, because the assessment for these kids are every year. 3 years they'll be done. So welcome this afternoon. I'm so happy. Maybe for some of you it's morning, or maybe mid-morning or evening. We vary with time zones, so welcome. I have my audience from America. There are those who come from Asia. There are those who come from Africa, and those who come from Kenya. I'm so proud of all of you, and I keep encouraging you to keep watching. So guys, what is popping? I really believe that as far as sometimes we may not testify what is happening, things happen. By the way, depression is a very common situation that is meeting a lot of people because of economic situations, or maybe political, even social. These are things which are realities, and we may not accept in public, but in private, we have to sit down and ask ourselves. Most times we are stressed by putting so much of our thinking, mental energy in some things, or maybe when we have pressure from some people, or we are uncomfortable with the environment we are, or there is something actually disturbing us, there is a goal we have not met, or disappointments, a lot of things actually. So when we talk about this, people will be coming and asking, did he tell you? How did you know? But guys, you've seen for the past 3 days, Marwa has been doing his videos on Uncle Ogutu because he has become content. He has become content, and why not? If people are watching, Marwa will continue dropping more. And remember, he's also using that as a cow cash in charity specifications. What he says, people call it begging. So Marwa came up to really complain a lot. I've never seen Marwa doing one video and talking about I'm sick like 6 times. But in the yesterday's video, I really watched him. I wanted to react yesterday, but I said, no, I need a break. After doing 3 videos, I felt I have to rest. And indeed, I had to rest, watch some movies, because we break down every time. There is burnout as I'm saying, my workstation currently has a lot of burnout because of what is happening there. So sometimes I come here to relieve myself, and people are asking, why are you gossiping all day? I'm like, no problem. I'm relieving my stress at the same time. I'm trying so much to see whether I can show up every day. So you can forgive me, but I'll have to continue because why not? And of course, there is a lot on the streets. I saw something about this guy from Machakos. I need to set my time and react towards it. I saw something about Tumbili and Jackie or Gaga. And I also still have to react towards it. So you can see there is a massive content we have to react towards because these are social matters that really affect everyone else in this country, whether we like it or not. So when we react, maybe we are helping another person that is watching. Lepti Caller, hello, welcome. So thank you so much for the like. I don't know, somebody has liked the video and I really appreciate. You know, we small YouTubers, we don't find a favor of people really liking our videos or even watching. So any person that comes to watch even for a minute, I really appreciate and say God should bless you because at least you recognize these small people who are still walking like kids, struggling to see whether they can hold the tables. So thank you so much, Labdikola. I appreciate your presence on my channel and anybody else watching or even whoever will watch later. And consider whenever you watch to also subscribe in case you have never been here. And also keep coming, keep coming. We have content every day, at least 3 videos sometimes, and most of them are live streams because I'm trying so much to keep my audience and also attract many others. That's why I'm not doing much of video posting, but I'm doing live streams. Okay, so welcome to our live stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate this afternoon as we proceed on this. Yeah, so guys, I strongly believe Marwa is encountering depression. It may be mild depression or stress at a higher level. That's what I believe. Most times when you see an individual is always composed, doing his work without complaining a lot, remembering whatever he does every day without having to be reminded, seeking absence from people and talking about the past in a manner that you might think they are nostalgic, that tells us a lot. It speaks volumes for them. And how I wish Team Marwa go handy for him because this is the time he really needs you. So Marwa posted a video yesterday and I watched the entire. I've never watched Marwa's video from the beginning to an end. I keep watching and skipping, but yesterday I watched the entire video and I felt like he is depressed, possibly. This video he said, pray for me. Yeah, he means it. Pray for me. Anyways, happy wife, happy life for Ongo Ogutu. I was like, that title already suggestive that he doesn't have a happy life because he doesn't have a wife. Okay? So when people sometimes communicate through others, they'll show us what others are achieving. And when you look at how they are reacting or acting, you realize that there is something missing somewhere. So Marwa is trying to show through the videos he's posting on Ango Ogutu, he's proving what is missing. And in this video, he's breaking. Actually, he has reached what we call a breaking point. Every human being has a breaking point and they need people to stand by them whenever this happens. So Team Marwa, stand by Marwa because currently I feel that he's under a lot of depression or kind of extreme stress because he is coming out exhibiting a lot of, as long as he has done his hair, he's looking smart, but at the same time, he is under some kind of prison, a social or mental or psychological prison. And I'm saying this because when I stayed in a previous station for 10 years, I actually experienced a lot of a kind of depression or stress. And currently, even though the current station I've just been there for 5 years, but the situation that have been surrounding me, I feel like I'm also kind of zombic in most of my operations. That's why I'm sharing this. So let's look at this. Like you wake up every day, your energies are low. You don't even want to eat. You want to complain about everything. you feel anxious. Sometimes you get so stressed and you don't want to either talk to people, or if you talk to them, you are a bit of emotional. Those are signs of depression and stress. So let's not cheat about this. He might have been fatigued earlier. We've seen him with fatigue. But this is a different situation. Let's not cheat. All right? So as long as he's pressing himself and trying so much to work for Ogutu, or rather on those videos, he knows that people will be watching. But there is a lot of pressure here. The pressure he was referring to even 3 days earlier in a video is not just the pressure of making sure Uncle Ogutu is comfortable. It is not the pressure of preparing for Uncle Ogutu's marriage, because that would happen whether he's involved or not. If Uncle Ogutu wanted to marry, that would be appearing. But then when you look at his videos, there is something beyond just what we can see on the screen. And I want us to follow through this video. Just partly, I'll be skipping through some parts but showing others. So let's come here.
ClickUp AI Note Taker is different than all the rest. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes. It captures
your family. You know, even that day there were too many people. I didn't even know who was the kid, who was not the. Her job is actually to take care of this horse, but he's turned out to be very rude. He needs super training. So, guys, I've not been feeling very well. That's why you've not seen my video, especially yesterday. There's no video. This series was supposed to be about Uncle Ogutu, and I think today will just be a calm day, calm video. I want to go and visit them. Felix, how are you?
Go bring the daddy's computer.
Or not?
Then you watch this one as I use the other.
Oh, she never ate the hay?
Alright guys, so Marwa is now complaining. Did you hear that? In this video, he is complaining about the worker who is in charge of horses. My goodness. Within the duration of 2 months, Marwa has had so many issues with the workers. We had Matata going, we had Mosavi going, we had, I don't know, the driver going, and now there is this other one he feels is rude. Now, when you are depressed, sometimes everybody around you is toxic. The environment is toxic, the food is toxic, the whatever is toxic. You either need a holiday away from home. You can open it. Open it for me. You may feel a bit of so much weight for everything. Sometimes for no apparent reason. Even those around you will not understand. They'll be wondering what has happened with this guy. And now you realize that Marwa is that person who has actually been believing that there is success all over. Unfortunately, in the world, you may succeed in one thing, but not in everything. And it's not our mistake. No one should blame us, okay? That is a normality in life, okay? The curve, they always say, can never be linear. There are fluctuations going up and down. There are low moments, there are higher moments, okay? And that is something that Marwa should just accept. And if we get somebody who will make him understand what is happening, maybe the better. But I don't know if that can happen, because sometimes when you become a celebrity, as far as you are cheating, that you don't go as per what people say, or whatever, or you will want to show your life as raw, that doesn't happen. It's a lie. I've seen most of celebrities, because I've watched many, even equally like politicians, they don't live a full, true life. They live a lie. Sometimes they'll pretend they're okay when they're not. They'll pretend that it's just nothing when there is something. They'll pretend they have not done something when they have done. They'll pretend they're telling the truth when they're lying. You get it? So this is exactly what I'm seeing Marwa going through. The other day, of course, we saw his horses tramping into Percy's home. But when I watched his entire video yesterday, I never saw him mention that. That cannot be something that he just couldn't mention. He would have done so, because there is a point whereby he was talking about a place being fenced by Uncle Ogutu. But he never mentioned that thing to do with Percy. Why that? That is intentional evasion, whereby you avoid mentioning some things and on the other you project your feelings towards others, in the other you immerse. We have something in psychology called immersion. There is projection, there is submission, and so many other, sublimation. If you understand this, you know the tingle. So what MARWA is doing is actually avoiding some things intentionally and also attacking others intentionally. Now he knows his workers, or his a team and reactors have been talking a lot about the workers, right? So what is he doing? He has come up to mention a worker. But at the same time, he has avoided mentioning about the situation of Percy. He has also avoided mentioning ROCIO'S case, why she went, what is happening, what is he feeling. If I were him, I think now that he has his team behind him, I would be talking about these things and they would be making me free. I don't think there is any defamation in this. That's what I believe. It's me. Maybe you believe differently, drop a comment. And that's why I come to share here my thoughts about this, okay? Go watch this one.
Your college degree took 4
You saw the videos I downloaded for you.
AI skills, 28 days.
Carry that properly, put on the
Guess
table.
which one your boss
Bring the
cares
charger
about
for
more
this in
with
case
this?
it's with the computer.
Good morning.
Yeah, so he begins his video slow. Good morning in the village of East Africa, wherever. The fact of going to check on Uncle Gutu. He realizes the reactors have talked about the failure of that family having the necessities that were important for a mother who was coming to be married with 2 kids. So he decided, this one I'll talk about, but this one I'll not talk about. This one I'll not show. You get it? Most men actually hide their feelings a little bit. When you look at ROCIO, even though she has not addressed the matters directly, she has been doing so indirectly. Women have 3 ways of communication: indirect, direct, and direct indirect. If you know the thing, okay? They will communicate to you indirectly, directly, or indirect directly. And that is exactly happening with ROCIO. But when it comes to marriage, this totally through sublimation, projection, and immersion. And it is eating him up. Now in this video, I may not be able to collect all the parts where he was saying he is sick, but he mentioned sickness for around 6 times, if I'm not wrong. All right, let me just set the computer. I've picked a different computer so that kids watch the other as I proceed. Which one have you placed? The charger. Remove that one a little bit, it's full. Then place this one. Once it's full, we will return the other, right? Yeah, so thank you. All right, so I want us to watch this a little bit just by skipping parts and as we go by, okay?
So let me go see how my uncle is doing with his new family. You know, even that day there were too many people. I didn't even know who was the kid, who was not the kid. So now we have a bigger family here, guys. Anyway, let me introduce that part of the video. So guys, I have an uncle. His name is Uncle Ogutu. He recently married like a day or 2 ago. So I'm going to...
You saw those videos I downloaded for you? You watched all of them?
Him and see what is going on. At the same time also,
one was very long.
I've not been feeling well, so you can even hear how I'm talking very slow. I want to do it that way because I don't want to push myself. And we want to see how these guys are.
All right. So you heard him. At some point of the video, MARWA has said that he wants to relax, take things slow. He's not feeling well. And from the looks of him moving about, don't play it loudly, please. Not so loud. Or you go watch from the bedroom. Yeah. So that, yeah? Remove the charger, you'll come for it. Go to the bedroom, but don't urinate on the bed. If you are pressed, you go to the washroom, okay? Yes, so that I do my video in peace. All right, guys, I was talking to these kids, and of course, you've seen Marwa clearly. He is not well. He is not well, guys. He is not well. But then, I don't know if Ango Ogutu has a phone. Marwa have to go physically to them. He can simply take his phone. As he's resting in his villa, he calls and asks them what they need. Why had he to come physically? But I think also there is an aspect of content here. He has to create content because he told us this is a series for Ango Ogutu. What is the series for? For actually commanding the virtual space for help. The virtual space has to help. But I don't know why Marwa is now putting a lot of effort in help, financial help, and forgetting his mental and psychological help. He is not seeking to have that mental help and psychological help by just telling people I'm not well. And I think actually for the things that have happened to me in the past 2 months, workers leaving and my wife leaving, Maisha being away, Marwa actually loves his son. I've often seen him so happy. Whenever Maisha is around, he has been Maisha, mitoto, mitotoya, baba, mitoto. So you can actually see this is a man who loves his son, no matter his other ills. That one I have to give him. He has a tick on that. He's an African father. Of course, we cannot do some things for the son, like changing diapers, maybe like feeding. But he can feed the rest of the food. He can actually carry him along. He can show himself with him in the video. Now, remember, it is only Rocio who is appearing with Maisha in her videos. She's able to negotiate for deals with brands for Maisha. She is able to do everything around Maisha, saying, now I'm doing this for my son, now I'm changing this. And Marwa is not in the picture. That can be depressing for depressing. It's like when you separate with a lover, then you see he's appearing all along in the limelight, but you are not in the picture. I remember I was watching Size 8. Guys, do you know Size 8? Size 8 is a popular musician who sang Mateke in Kenya. She has sung various other songs I may not mention. There is a time they actually had a boyfriend, the husband, why am I saying boyfriend? And they separated. And so depressing for both of them. You actually even find now a husband trying to replace you very fast, or maybe a wife trying to replace you fast, or keeping themselves busy in pretense that they are going to forget you. But it's not easy to forget. It's not easy to get with for a year. Somebody you have actually been together and even had a baby with. It's not easy to forget. So guys, don't tell me that because Marwa promised to have 10 baby mamas, he has no emotions. He has the emotions. But then, unfortunately, he's not able to bring out those problems to the public, maybe because he doesn't want to maybe have people questioning a lot, maybe making him to run into saying some things he shouldn't say. But indirectly, we have been reading between the lines. He has been saying some things, but the person who has been coming out very clear is Rocio, and we'll be going to a video soon. So, Marwa goes to Ogutu's place. Remember, yes, the previous day we had been asking, why did Marwa not consider that these people, or rather Uncle Ogutu is marrying a woman with 2 kids? Obviously, they knew this. You wouldn't tell me that it was a secret. If it was a secret, the woman would not have come with the kids. But the fact that she came with them, they knew very well this is a young 20 years girl, Rhoda, coming with 2 kids. And therefore, the reason why they actually even had to receive in a special way, maybe to confuse us, not to really focus on that, but automatically we did. So, she has already spent a day here, and automatically what you are reading is what she says. Just listen to this. When Marwa has arrived at the uncle's place, what does the wife Rhoda say she is actually having a problem with? Listen to this.
Are doing here. So we are building a toilet for them. And let's see how it goes, or how it is. I see Nyakundi is really trying to push. Let me see how they are doing. Hii utasimama ndani hapa. Hii yes, it's a temporal thing, but it should be a good temporal thing.
Vimwelo, hello.
Moses, wacha kuchafua nguo. Wewe chafua nguo alafu. Moses, wacha kuchafua nguo. Wewe chafua nguo alafu mkutana na baba yako. I'm telling Moses not to dirtify clothes. Wewe chafua nguo. Tutapewa viboko. Let me see what is going on here at Uncle Wood.
All right. So you are seeing that kind of stalling even as he speaks. I don't know why my video seems to be stalling also. I mentioned stalling and it is stalling. I'm like, what's happening? Vimwelo, hello, welcome to Edutainment and thank you so much for the chat. I appreciate your presence. Greetings for you and I hope you're fine wherever you are. The drama on the streets continues on Marwa's end. So Marwa is depressed, actually. Yeah, Lucy, welcome. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Happy Sabbath for us, those who worship on Sunday. So, Marwa now comes out to pretend, because I take this as pretense. Why? He knew very well that this woman was coming with 2 kids in this home. He knew very well that Uncle Gutu has a small house. Of course, this is a house he bought from within the land he bought. And then, he comes here and says, I have come to watch over my uncle and see how things are doing. Now, look at how he addresses his mother. Do I say mother or daughter or even sister? I don't know. Because if she is in her 20s and DeeMWANGO has kept saying she's in her 20s, so she's an age-mate to DeeMWANGO, okay? So Marwa is not finding it very difficult to say mother, because in our own African situation, he should be calling her mother or aunt, something like that. But because of the age factor, Marwa is even older than this lady Rhoda. He has to address her as Rhoda. And again, I guess actually Rhoda reached out to Marwa because he was the one advertising for Uncle Gutu. Then now he connected them. So if he did the connection, there is no way he's going to address her as auntie or mother. He will automatically address her as Rhoda. Now listen to this. Hey, little mama. Hey, that's funny, Lucy.
Kids are not urinating on them.
Hey, my goodness.
Odi. How are you? Rhoda. How are you? You are fine. Thank you. What is his? It's her or boy? Boy or girl? Boy. His name is? Aden. Aren. Hi. Guys, Uncle's new wife is preparing something special, goat head. See that? Okay. Nimewatembelea hapa. See that? Haya. So, guys, uncles they have started new life. I don't want to interfere. Ndio nimeamuka, ndio nimeanza kuamuka. Asante sana. Okay. Nimewatembelea hapa. Nitakuwa nakuja.
Jioni tutasema
sawa, nitakuwa nakuja. Waliwekea kio. Hai. Kitu gani mna?
All right. So did you hear? Rhoda, mnaendeleaje? I don't want to interfere. I'm like, what exactly are you interfering during the day? And if you knew you're interfering, you would have made a call, right? But the depressed Marwa has to come around because he is missing somebody. You know, the problem with having two big houses like the villa Marwa has, and there is no Maisha in. Me Toto at least would have warmed the house, but unfortunately, there is nobody inside but Marwa himself. And remember, he's having problems with his workers. When he started this video, he just told he's rude. I was like, At this rate, Marwa, sometimes when we are having workers in our homes, we tend to ignore some things. If you keep judging every worker, this one is rude. YouTube, this one, you will never have a worker to stay with in the first place. Because even you yourself, how many mistakes do you conduct? And only that you are a boss, that's why you are able to survive. But how many things do you do, and even your team, or rather your sponsors, just let it go. They let it pass. But when you are coming to complain, it's clear. It is automatically clear that Marwa is depressed. And when people have depression, any slight problem, or sometimes it's not even a problem, they see it as a very big problem. They balloon it. So guys, Team Marwa, you are sleeping on the job. You are not doing your job, okay? You are not doing your job. So Marwa comes out here and now says he's come to see the uncle and how the... Did he do that? Just to make sure that Donatos have seen the progress in Ogutu's place and see the need to help. He has to actually show inside the room how Ango Ogutu is preparing, Ango Ogutu's wife, Rhoda, is preparing the goat. So that people can now say, the young woman should not be actually straining like this. We can do something. And when they do something, the spillover benefits go to Marwa again at the same time. A good tactic, right? Yeah, a good tactic. So Marwa goes on and now asks, what is the problem here? What do you need? And Rhoda has to comply.
Taji ambacho hamuna hapa.
Hapa.
Watoto wanalala wapi?
Sasa watoto ndio wako na shida ya kulala tu.
Si waletewe.
Sasa wiki mwingine akujaenda shuleni.
Okay. Sawa, huyu atapelekwa hiyo shule ya kina Moses. Hai. Watoto hawana godero na jamvi na godero. Haya, ndatafuta hiyo.
You realize manipulation is the game. Manipulation is the game. You pretend like you don't know, and then at the same time, as somebody delivers the information, now you are able to also communicate the same to the people. So Marwa starts by asking, what is the problem here? And the wife of Ogutu has to say, we are doing well. And again, immediately before Uncle Ogutu's wife, Rhoda, answers, he says, where are the kids sleeping? Because he knows they don't have a bed. He knows. He's the one who was organizing everything. From linking Rhoda to Ogutu, to bringing the visitors, to feeding them, to collecting donations and buying some plastics in the house, to making the window. So how can he not know? Hey, manipulation is the game. So he comes out and tells us, oh, so they don't know, they don't have where to sleep. They don't have even a mattress. Oh, they don't have a bed. So what about if, and then before that, Ogutu's wife interferes and says, the other problem, they need to go to school. I don't know where they'll go to. I'm looking at that kid. Maybe the first kid can go to school, but this other one is too small, right? This one looks like 1 year old in my guess. The other one is at least supposed to go to school. He is a bit older. Now, I don't know with this current situation, did she carry the details or documents from the previous school? I hope she did. She looks to be informed because I can hear she can speak some English, yeah? Then I'm just comparing what Ogutu rejected. Ogutu rejected another woman because he said she looked like she was a know-it-all. And I'm looking at this one now, she has a pair of trousers. I'm not saying that is a sin, but in Africa, myself, I really put on a lot of trousers. I hardly put on a skirt or a dress. But I am looking at the conservatist Ogutu is. So the lady, why did she dress up in a skirt or rather a dress the other day? Hey, appearance and reality, okay? Appearance and reality. So today she is actually in a nice pair of trousers. And now she's able to enunciate and speak very confident. And like the other day, she was not even opening her mouth to say anything. Maybe because visitors were around, I don't know. So she has finally said, yeah, I need my kids to school. I'm like, wise woman, you are at least doing the right thing for your kids. They need education so that you don't end up again having the future generation suffering the same thing you are going to undergo. It's unfortunate anyway, but we hope for the best. We hope that Ango Good actually learned after going to prison for those years he went, and he's not going to be violent to this lady because, as I have known, most of the Nyabohanse men, whether they are Kisi, Kuria, or whichever, most of them are very violent. I saw another story about Gutu's wife, and I was like, what is happening? But I'll be coming to that later. Because drama in Nyabohanse has to go on. The other day, David Jr. posted some people fighting. I was like, indeed, your videos are in drama and you have really made it to thrive through the dramas that are happening in Nyabohanse. So, Marwa finally says, we are going to look into that. I'm like, Donatos, are you aware? We are supposed now to start first by buying a mattress for these kids and also making sure you get fees for the kids so that they go to school. After that, we can now deal with land and the house. I'm very sure Donatos may actually say that instead of Marwa giving some piece of his land to this man, because the other day he was really advocating that the man needs his own. And even in this video he said, Uncle Ogutu is part of the family. He has assisted so many people, he doesn't know even where they come from. Now it's time he has his own. I'm like, what about Kohera? You said you'll never help because you don't know where he's coming from. Even if DNA says otherwise, you will not recognize him. No worries. Childhood traumas, MWANGO said. Anyway, let's check as he comes out and tells us that it is high time now you Donatos assist him to assist his closest person, a relative. Not just people he doesn't know, strangers like the other grandma and those others. Now I can see he is trying to make a series like David Jr. did a series on Dancing Grandma, even though there might not be so much drama in Ogutu and wife's life because they don't suit the personality of Dancing Grandma and Mwita. But anyway, it is what it is. Their storyline is different, but it's drama all the same. Now let's look at this.
Haya, asante. Hi. So guys, I'm talking to Uncle Gutu's wife. She's telling me, you know, we prepared one bed. Now these kids, they don't have a place to sleep. So we need to get them maybe not really a bed because the house will not be enough. We'll get them what we call jamvi. It's purely a mat. And then we get them, I'll try to find them a urine-proof mattress. Okay, I need to organize that. If possible today, we get and bring. You know, even me with my camera, I fear going out to uncle's wife and family and to film there. But I will be just showing.
Hey, you fear? Do you really fear, Marwa? You've been in that house and you've shown us the rooms so many times, not once, not twice. Then now you are telling us you fear. This is now where I normally draw a line with these people. And when we talk about it because of our critical nature, people are like, why don't you praise him? I'm like, I'm seeing the faults. Why should I praise? I'm seeing the faults here. Like, he is saying he's afraid to go with the camera, but at the same time, he's easily actually taking videos of these small kids, telling us their problems, telling us their low moments, showing us even, you know, the rooms, how low they are. Are you really sure that you are afraid? You are not, Marwa. In fact, when you started your video, you told us that you are doing a series on Angogutu. How can you again come here and reverse your story and tell us that you are afraid? You are not afraid. Yeah? And of course, if you are afraid, how will people, the Donatos, know the problems you have and do? In fact, in your communication, you are saying we are supposed to get the urine-proof mattress. If you are the only one doing it, you would just say, I'm going to get. But you've said we, intentionally, meaning you and the donators, okay? So don't tell us you're afraid. Will you keep quiet? You are not afraid about this. You are not, okay? Manipulation is the game. It continues. So Marwa goes on and says this, and at some point he tells us that it is high time he helps his own family. I've taken too much time on this. I should be going to my sister in Poland, and we check on Piotr as he leaves for Jamaica.
So that is what is going on right there, but I'm happy to see they're already adapting. The kids are already adapting. So Uncle married a lady with 2 kids. I didn't choose for my uncle. My uncle chose for himself. And in this life, everybody makes their own choices. Always. Sometimes you don't choose even who your daughter will marry or who your son will marry. I know in other places like India that happens. But it's rare cases in this world where we live. So I'm seeing they put some fertilizer on the farm. They're pushing to the level best. But I'll go.
He didn't choose for the uncle. Uncle chose for himself. So it means he presented several women and uncle had to pick one. Hey.
The global AI market is projected to reach $1,770 billion.
Nephew only promises that all we can do is to support.
Taking things easy, just calm, nothing much. Me to be where I am because I could easily fail. So even today I'm taking things easy, just calm, nothing much. Just taking things very easy.
That is the 3rd time Marwa is mentioning his sickness in the video.
But in a week's time,
okay,
he's really
the 3rd time. I said he mentioned around 7 times.
Or the day after.
To skip that and get to something else he said here.
The hardest part, the tough side. Anyway, guys, those are very new here. Welcome here. Wacha uchokozi kama una. So I want to go around. You see, all the way from the other side, cut here. Guys, those who are joining, this is Marwa. I want to go and visit. I want to go and visit the horses and see how they are doing on the other side. I think they are at Jamaican Uncle. They are grazing there. At Jamaican Uncle's land, guys. This bird has been making noise from this corner.
All right.
I'm taking it slow but sure. And yeah, that's what's going on. But hopefully I'll keep recovering the way I'm doing, and I believe that will happen. If you ask me what was my problem, it's just simple. I just overworked. Exhaustion. This sometimes happens to me. And the only way I do is I sleep like for 2 days. None.
My goodness, I'm not laughing, but I'm just thinking Marwa is pretending that the problem is exhaustion, he overworked. But when I look around, all he does is to walk around and take content. And that is something that is routine, so the body should have been used to it. But the pressure is something beyond. He's only that he cannot share it here. But all of us that have been watching him for a while, we know. Actually, ROCIO has been posting videos to show how she is trying to settle in Argentina. And in yesterday's video, she posted indicating she has a year, which means when she talks of a year, we don't know, maybe another year will come. As far as Marwa believes that she will be coming back. It might be very hectic, depending on whether she'll be able to settle and see things flowing on her own without Marwa. She might choose never to come back. Okay? She might choose never to come back.
That is hay seeds. Package is 1,000. We had the seeds that we bought very, very well. Apart from the injured horse, the rest of the horses are doing very fantastic. Even Marno is coming back to his shape. You know, he did a lot of breeding when he arrived here. You see, you know, just in the camp. I'm seeing Brother Murimi is doing very well. Congratulations to him. Thanks to YouTube, a lot of lives has really changed here in the village. He has come with a new design, very fantastic. Yeah. So
Now, he came up to say that the design is fantastic. Murimi's fence is fantastic and unique design, but at the same time, in the same sentence, he said he hopes it will not affect the tippers that will be going to Uncle's place, or, you know. So what is that? Is it appreciation at the same time a pull down? I didn't get it. That's why I'm saying this guy is depressed, totally depressed. And so he went to Mwango's place, appraised what she had done, the buying of the materials and all that. And then
kids are not in school. Baba, you go up.
Complain about the worker here should be serious.
So,
people are coming around and throwing trash. You know, that's why I'm saying this guy is actually depressed. Team Marwa,
yes,
what are you doing?
All the time growing.
What are you doing?
So
anyway, away from that, let's now go back to our sister in Poland. Our sister in Poland has finally let go of Piotr to travel alone. She's tired of tagging him along because people have been complaining, you leave your husband to do his stuff on his own. So MWANGO came up with a video yesterday saying it's too hard to let him go. I'm like, relax. What is too hard to let go? It is too hard to let your husband travel? Like, seriously? Newly married women, tell us, okay? So she did this video here yesterday. It was kind of a live stream, I believe, or was it just a video? With the husband packing, the latest model of, drone, hover, and doing the traveling. So she came out to speak at some point here after cooking. I like this part than the cooking.
Piece at a time, but this is really good. It tastes really, really good. The cheese and the chicken and the brown bread really slaps. I finished all the salad because I'm such a lover of vegetables, and yeah, my cappuccino was really nice. Special thanks to my mother-in-law. She's the best. I mean, when I count my blessings,
She's among the blessings.
Twice is not even enough. I count her over
100.
So I'm done with that. So now I just want to get to arrange the closet, arrange the room even better. You know what I mean? I just want to get busy as I listen to some podcasts, as I watch some YouTube videos. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking of doing, just to pass time. Because, yeah, I live here, my family is far away in Africa. We just get to connect through phone calls and all that. And now, yeah, this is a new chapter of my life. I'm still digesting it, you know what I mean? The truth is sinking in day by day that now, you know what, Dee, now you're a married woman. Now you have to be here. This is your new home. You're here with no pressure of expiry timeline that within this time you need to be out of here. Now this is home, and the fact that, now I'll spend, the most remaining part of my life that God will give me in this world here. Like literally the reality is kicking in day by day. I used to
reality is kicking in. I'm like, the Mama Africa, you have gone to Poland. Now you can call yourself Mama Poland. Therefore, then, if you are telling us that most of your life you'll spend here, because the other day she was saying we can go even in another country and buy an apartment and stay there. We don't have to be here. But again, the reverse psychology is always here. Now she's coming here to say, reality is hitting me, kicking me, my family is far away. But she's again saying, here, I'm so happy with a mother-in-law that is so good. One of my blessings is my mother-in-law. Somebody I never expected to have, but I have the best. But then she's telling us, it's hard to come to terms. No, my lady, you chose this. You decided you have to settle here, of course, for the stronger passport that is coming. And so there are no regrets. You don't have to say, truth is kicking in on reality. That reality kicked in when you decided already to pack and say, I'm going. And I remember the time she said, once I see the family, we will see what happens. Maybe the marriage will be coming sooner or later. You don't know about it, but it will be coming. So this is something you knew. It's coming. So there's nothing like telling us the reality kicking in. It kicked in long time ago before you made a decision to do the civil wedding and promising us the white wedding that is coming. So people thought that she's going for the honeymoon. I saw the comments on the previous video, and people had dropped comments in relation to see traveling together. And of course, she's not the one traveling. It's Piotr traveling possibly to Jamaica. I said possibly because that man has been talking about Jamaica. Opportunity is now. Guys, if you get opportunity, use it when it is hot and fresh. You don't wait when it has turned cold, because it will not matter anymore. So Piotr has to use this opportunity with the new drone and with the new chances to explore and build his channel. Why not? Okay, so here we are.
To come over in Europe and just for a period of time, like 3 months, and I will always be like, I'm in a rush, I'm in a hurry, I want to do this A, B, C, D, and I need to get out of here before the time is up, because when you go places as tourists, you have to, keep the laws and the rules of the country. One of them is by not overstaying, which I never did in any country that I've ever been to, in the 70 countries that I've traveled to. So, yeah, each day I'm leaving a step off. And it feels like it's such an easy thing, but it's not a thing. There's so much you get to learn, you come a long way and all that, but at the end of it all, it's for the good. So I don't know where you guys think he's headed to. So probably, yeah, he'll be there, yes, in a short while. And yeah, I wish him a safe flight, you know what I mean? Because it's all by God's grace. So yeah, I'll be here for myself for a while as well. And my mother-in-law is asking me, don't you think we need to go together and stay in town? Will you not get bored here? Vui has been here. Vui means uncle. I don't want to be repeating all this. You guys need to learn Polish with me, okay? Vui is like, Dianka, how are you gonna stay here by yourself? And I'm like, to me, like, I'm very happy, you know what I mean? Like, I love it here. It's not so bad, actually, my husband.
I love it here, right? You love it here alone? Unless you are after something, guys. We know MWANGO for traveling, and I think when she dropped a video saying that they are about to leave, that is the previous video, people are so excited. Some of her subscribers actually love her as a traveler. So they were so excited, they wanted to see the next destination she's landing, and only for her to break their heart and again say Piotr is the one traveling. Now she's here saying how Vu, Dianka, whatever, how she is so excited to be here, how is Sheshe. She. Hey, woo, woo, woo. Really? Like you are just happy to stay here and cook? And whom will you be cooking for? Because we are now used to your video saying, I'm cooking for my husband. That's my liberal duty. That is my holy duty. You know, like who are you going to cook for? And will you now cook a lot of eggs and chicken and all that with you alone in the house? Because you always say your mother-in-law is never there during the weekday. You are just alone. Anyway, it sounds so boring for me, if you may ask me. Because if it were me, I would want to travel. But anyway, somebody says she has to commit, show that she wants to stay here. So her body language is communicating opposite to her speech. She's saying she's happy here, but is she happy on her face? Tell me, in your 20s, if I look at the face, she's not happy. She's not happy at all, but there is some commitment she has to show towards Poland. But anyway, if that is what the duty to make you get what you need, why not?
Is calling. Yes. Hello.
How are dogs?
Dogs are doing good. Isak is behaving. He's not even crying anymore.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Albert is drinking wine.
You've even reminded me. Let me tell him to drink it.
Hey. Afro Cinema continues shortly. So, the first thing your husband calls you to ask you is, how are dogs? Like, seriously, Piotr? Come on. I don't know. Maybe for those who are watching me from America will be surprised that I am laughing at that. But then, in my situation as me, I would actually laugh at you if you ask me, how are the dogs? The first thing to ask, you should be asking me, how are you? How are you, wife? How are you going on? Are you still breathing? But then Piotr just runs to ask, how are the dogs? Come on now. You should be shaping up. The other day I saw the two of them were on a live stream, and the lady was saying, once they are married, they adjust to each other, the demands of the other. And I'm like, is it only the MWANGO was adjusted to the demands of Piotr? Like the aspect of dogs, the aspect of eggs every day, the aspect of bread. Because before, she never used to really engage so much in that. But she's now engaging in that. What is this? That call should have been cut, and maybe she should have called later, or she just tells, I don't know. I don't know, because was trying to prove to us that they are really in love. They are newlyweds in love. It's not coming out, because the guy is just asking about dogs. How would you... Tell me now. Drop comments on this, because I think differently. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. As we continue with what people call gossip of the old on the streets. Like, even look at her facial expression. She's not happy, but she said she remained because she's happy. No. She's saying, she's expecting this person to have called and asked differently. But the only thing the guy said, how are the dogs? The second thing, did you remember to take your wine? That one would be so funny or suspicious for me if you ask me. Like, you call me to ask about the wine, whether I took it. Like, so what? So that I over-engage in wine and forget about your absence? Or what exactly do you mean? Like the dogs now, you are so worried about the dogs than myself? Maybe I'm egocentric. I don't know. Tell me that. If you can drop a comment in relation to that, I'll appreciate. But don't drop a comment telling me to stop talking about this, okay?
Albert? Okay, I'll give it to him shortly.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, Baba.
Bye.
Bye.
She.
Love you.
I love you too. Okay, I was on a call. That was it. We have to catch up, update each other of everything. So So yeah, I was saying I'm so much excited for him. Yeah, you gotta enjoy the warm weather. Above all, it's the warm weather. You know what I mean? Things that we take for granted. Being here makes me appreciate the warm weather so much. Back home in Kenya, it's always summertime no matter what. But I know I still have a choice. I could go home, I could travel around the world. So it's just by God's grace. So if, you know, studying abroad, working abroad, or you have a dream to be abroad, I pray that your dream may come true.
Amen. Amen. Our sister. Now I have to finish this video by checking a little bit on a video that Rocio posted. So Roca Borera posted a video, and I just wanted to check into it because she said something about the fact that she's not going to leave Argentina today or tomorrow, because people have been actually pressing her, asking whether she will be coming soon or not. And I think she dropped a video just to update them. I think in 21 hours, when she was talking about, is it almost done? Yeah. Let's play this one. As we finish, guys.
Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I have a little bit of a mess here because early this morning they came to fix the new wardrobe that I have, and I want to introduce it to you. Here it is. Ta-da! It's quite simple, but it's very, very nice. Right now it's just totally empty. I have sliding doors. I really like the color. I was about to buy a white one of these in white. But then when I went to the store where I actually purchased it, I fell in love with this color and I went for this one. So I have finished. So I'm going to change the bed to this side and I will see how much space I leave here. And I will my clothes, which I did, but let me tell you, it was just enough. I may have a little bit more of space if I get more hangers. Definitely, I up from the equator. You know, we have that division, and that's how it is for us, South Hemisphere. So right now, as I speak, February, I am in summer. Till March, it will be summer. But look at the weather today. It's about to rain. It's literally about to rain. It has rained. I wanted the doors of this wardrobe, I want them to be here on this side because it's like this is the common area and it will look better than the chairs that I still have here if I also bring the extra chairs that I bought plus the new table. So I'm just going to wait till Monday for this wall to be fixed, and I'm struggling a little bit to sell this set of the table with the chairs. Maybe I just even reduce the price. I just want it to go, you know. But yeah, I think I will rather keep my mom's house a little messy with the boxes and everything that I have over there instead of putting out of the box and set the table. It feels so nice and smooth and smells very good, really fun. So ladies in the US, is available for you. So if you want to get it, I let them soak for a whole night. So I added them here in the mix with the ground beef, onion, but not too much. Honestly, it really makes my life that I'm just doing so much for my life, and that it just really makes me change as a person. Just the little simple things of today, I want to add sugar to my coffee. Tomorrow I won't, and tomorrow, and then next day I won't neither. So sometimes I'm very good at it, others I fail, as anything in life.
Alright, so in that video at some point she said she's here for a long time. So the dreamers, those who are thinking she's going to Kenya today or tomorrow, I doubt it. You can see actually she's appreciating her steps. Unlike Maro is trying to hold on to what is haunting him, Rocio said it when she set her foot in Argentina, and she has been saying it indirectly. As I said, women communicate directly, indirectly, or indirectly. But men sometimes hold on and they pretend that nothing is happening, everything is all good, my wife is coming, until I say, don't listen to the haters, they are just lazy people on the streets, they just want to waste time. So guys, that is it. Piotr now on adventure by himself. Rocio trying so much to restructure her life, and Marwa on the other side, actually depressed and needs a lot of help. So guys, we are on in edutainment for us. Join us every moment, every day we have a video or two dropped, and I appreciate for everything. I'll be coming up with another political video just in minutes. Sunday is a day most politicians in Kenya are hovering around, and we have to analyze what they are doing. So welcome if you are a lover of politics. In a few minutes, like 10 minutes, come back and watch me. We will be on a political journey. Bye-bye for now. Adios. May God keep you and keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking. If anybody feels like supporting, Super Chat or Super Slap is there. And also, I really appreciate if members are going to tell me what to do on members only videos, because I have that provision. I've not used it yet. There is a day I put there a video and it took 2 days, no one is watching, and I just had to pull it out and keep on the normal platform. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate. Bye bye.